So I know in my last video I discussed like absolutely hating this tape that they added to it. Like it literally made it feel like I was unpacking a refurbished item, and it still kind of feels that way. Even though the company directly told me that this is just how they do it, they need to do something different with that because it just makes it feel used. It just makes it feels used. I really did not like that tape. But anyway, this is the unboxing. We're going to be diving in. So, wow. I'm actually going to turn it around so I can see everything here because I like to really read things before I dive in. So, again, I'm going to make it clear that I am not a paid influencer. I did not receive this product for free or at a discount. I paid $700 plus tax and all that fun stuff. So this is going to be a real review from a real person that spent real money. So inside we have the robot, the base, instruction manuals, power cord, side brush, Omni station, and here's the installation. I was not able to get any installation information on this thing online anywhere, so it looks rather easy, but let's go figure it out. Just wanted to point out, I honestly almost ripped this entire carton off and missed this completely. So this little thing is your side brush. So just pointing that out in case people think their side brush is missing. It's just tucked in there. Ooh, it's in a fancy cloth. I mean, I like that. It's starting to feel more luxurious now where, you know, the outside of the box wasn't quite there, but this is nice. So directly in the box, it looks like it's already all set up for you. These are nice. I like that it's not pure white. They're actually like a gray color. So my lighting in here, I have the blue hi-hats right now, so it's casting a blue glow. But it is more of a gray, so that way when you're cleaning, they're not going to look as dingy than they really are. But we'll see how they actually clean. They're supposed to be self-cleaning, so that's pretty neat. The tires look like they can handle anything. And the brush seems nice. It doesn't feel like too soft and cheap. So I'm assuming this little guy is going to click into there. So let me dive into those instructions and I'll be back. So this is pretty cool. Like, so this is the edge cleaner. But look, I'm not going to pull it all the way out because I don't want to screw with it. But that comes out to really get up against the edge of walls. So that's going to be really, that's a game changer for me because my iRobot was just kind of throwing dust around because it didn't have the suction that this thing has. So I'm excited to see exactly how that's going to work. And I believe this one does the same thing. At least like it pushes outward to really clean. But we'll see. This, I guess, is also the base where it sits. Where it rolls up. And we also got the cord. So that's good. And there it is. It's very tall, way bigger than my iRobot station, and has all that satisfying wrap around it. So let me get started on undoing everything here and I guess plugging her in, filling it up with water. We had to remove this. It came out pretty easily just to get rid of all that stuff. So that's the next step. It then states to put this in here, and you should hear 4 clicks. I guess right there. I definitely don't hear 4 clicks, but let me work on that. That's where it's going to go. Well, one thing right off the bat that annoys me that none of the influencers told you, notes before cleaning is in the instruction manual. Set up protective barriers. It may be necessary to place a physical barrier at the edge of a steep drop to stop the robot from falling over the edge. Well, damn it. My iRobot actually had a technology to where it knew not to go and throw itself down a set of stairs. And I have a set of stairs right over there in the corner. You can't see it, it's behind the glass blocks. And I do not like having to set up a barrier, so I have to figure that out. I'm hoping in the mapping that I can put it as a no zone or whatever. But that scares me. It would really not be good if a $700 system literally rolled itself down the stairs. So keep that in mind, everyone, because that's a big letdown. So it told me to take off the dustbin cover. I actually reached underneath and just pulled forward. because inside, this is where your dust bag is and where you're going to put your solution, your cleaning solution. I bought this stuff, Bluebell, I think it's called, Wild Bluebell. It smells all right, so we'll see. It was $30 for this bottle, though, and it should last a while. So I'm going to go set this up now. Here's where the bag goes. I'm not sure if I have to buy their brand bags or not, but I'm going to see if my no-name brand, it's like an unbranded one that I got on Amazon, a pack of like 20 for way cheaper than what these bags cost. So let me check and see if that fits. So that's going to be a negative. The unbranded universal bags do not fit. So I'll look for an unbranded that might fit in there because these bags are expensive and the unbranded ones worked fine on my Ramba. So hopefully I could find something to substitute this because they don't give you a single extra. There's not even solution in this machine. For this price, they could have at least given you a little bottle to start her up, but they did not. Same with the bag. One bag. I mean, that bag will last a while. I know, I can tell by the size, but come on, man. At least 3. Come on. It told me to fill it up to the max line. There is no max line. Not that I can see. So where the hell fill to the max line? Okay, well, an indicator would have been nice, but I don't see this, so just letting everyone know. Oh, wait, maybe this is it on the outside, this little like faint line. I'm gonna go with that. Why not? So there it is. I have to then download an app. So that's it for now. I'm gonna download the app and the next will be my review. But honestly, I am still trying to get over the fact that this thing could fall down the stairs. So something that was supposed to be convenient for me in my household, if that thing tries to go down those stairs and flop, like I might have to return this thing. So hopefully that warning in the box was just a warning and it has some sort of detector where it's not going to roll down the stairs because come on, we've had this technology for 10 years now. The fact that they would box this up and not add that in there is a bit disappointing. So I'm going to see how that works. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but the warning in the instruction manual tells me be careful around stairs. Bye, guys. Wait for the review.